And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of year again. The days are long, the summer is warm, and the playoff battle in amateur has been red hot. Welcome to the RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. I am Just Jazz, I am real, and I'm bringing you guys all the action from tonight's matchup. It's the 5th seed versus the 12th seed, Ringers in Paris versus Misery Business. The team that just missed out on a first-round bye going up against the team who stumbled into playoffs after the two teams folded. We've got Process, we've got Sunshine, we've got Snakewater, all of these which we shall see, but there can only be one winner in this best of three. Who will it be? All the action and more coming up in just a moment. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Is Just Jazz Real on twitch.tv. I am so excited for this cast tonight. We are going to have a big series here I think this is the first round. We've got Misery Business versus Ringers in Paris. This is the 5th seed versus the 12th seed. And I have two co-casters today, potentially three. We have a third person who's in the call, but we don't have to talk about 4 people in the call. In joining me tonight, we've got 8-Bit of Insert Cheesy Bread, and we've got Crude of NC fame. How you guys doing tonight?
How's it going, Just Jazz?
Living it up.
That was a pretty good intro, wasn't it? I got hyped for this shit, man. I love this shit.
That was a good intro.
Thank you. Let me send you guys STV. So again, guys, this is RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs, 5th seed Ringers in Paris versus 12th seed Misery Business. 8-Bit, your team's been doing pretty well here in amateur this season. What do you know about these two teams?
So I did actually cast Ringers in Paris last matchup on Sunshine, and all things considered, it was a playoff clinch match. There was a lot of nerves. Ringers in Paris was moving with haste. They were moving with aggression. And so I'd like to see that again from them on this game, in this match. I think it'd be great to see. Hopefully the nerves don't stop them.
Definitely. Yeah, I know that my team, fucking 30 characters, whatever they call it, I believe we played Ringers in Paris on Bagel, one of the few weeks I was not there, and had a really good game. And I'm not sure if we ever played Misery Business. I would have to double check. But Misery Business, kind of, as I said in the intro that I wrote out, I had a whole Word document open, like reading the script. Misery Business, kind of they seemed to have pulled the short straw, but then miraculously became the long straw because they snuck into playoffs as the 12th seed after End of the Line Boomers and Chudtown folded after the finishing of the regular season. So, congratulations to them. Getting in playoffs is still an achievement, regardless of how it happens. So I think I think it'll be interesting. I think playoffs are always funny because, especially amateur playoffs, I think this is your first season. Is it not, 8-Bit, or is it your second season?
It's my first season.
It's your first season, and Crude as well. I believe it's your first season, maybe your second season.
It's my first full season.
There we go. I've got like 20 seasons, and then these guys have 2 seasons combined. So we got a range of experience here on the cast tonight. But in lower division playoffs, I have always seen, like, if you're top seeded, like first, second, third, fourth, like you typically go into your game and you put the smackdown on people. After that, it starts to get a little bit interesting because of the way that match gen works. Sometimes teams can have a very high seed having not really played anybody, so to speak, and sometimes teams can have a low seed having played like the beasts in the div. So I think even though this is a 5th versus a 12th seed, I think Misery Business could be in the business of making this matchup very interesting. But Ringers and Paris have had a good season. I know they had a roster switch up midway through, and from what Rice told me, that helped shore things up and make them more stable across the team unit. So it should be an interesting matchup. 8-Bit, when you were streaming and casting the game the other week, what were some things you were noticing?
Well, I noticed that Ringers in Paris does a great job capitalizing on the feeding that No One No Waves is doing. In my experience playing against my dude's team, they don't have as big of an issue with feeding. No One No Waves, to be frank, was really just giving them a lot, and Ringers in Paris was able to capitalize. Hopefully we shouldn't see something similar here. In my experience scrimming my dude and Misery Business, I think they can be very solid. A player to look out for is Danye. He's probably one of the best scouts in the division. That guy's a nuke. If we can see a game from him, it'll be very close between these two teams.
Good deal. Now, I know I was chatting with Ray from Misery Business, my dude, as they're known as on RGL, and they say that Darty wants to join. I guess Darty's one of their mentors. He's played in higher divs before. I've known Darty, actually, and he's a great guy. So I don't know if you'd be willing to let him join the call as well, because he'd be able to shed a lot of higher level insight into what's going on in the game. Up to you guys. Either way, we're going to have a great matchup here in a bit. And so we got 3 maps in this series. We're starting on Sunshine. We've actually kind of got the pug favorites. These are maps that people have played on 1,000 times and 1,000 times some more. We've got starting out on Sunshine. That'll be our first map. Second map is going to go to Process. And then if we are so lucky to have a full 3-map thriller, we'll be finishing it on Snakewater. I think this is the first season. Snakewater had a little bit of a break for a few seasons, maybe one season. But now it's back. So these are all maps we love to see. Although I would have loved to have seen Granary, but they banned it. But that's okay. So I think Sunshine. Again, 8-Bit, in your experience, both playing against these guys and having casted Ringers in Paris last week or whatever week it was, what do you think the key to victory is going to be for both teams on this map?
Your soldiers can't shut out, man. That was the story last time. Is I watched the soldiers feed the whole game, and Sunshine it's a hard map to play on soldier, and with great scouts like Danye, Rice is great DM. Like, you need to be watching yourself on soldier. Your life is so important, especially on these disad situations. Losing 2 or 3 projectiles into Lash just makes it so much easier for the other team. I think another point, too, is that we should address the Ringer situation. We do have Holden on med for Ringers in Paris. There was some drama a little bit earlier. They tried to deny him, even though he's a default Ringer. Holden is a great med. And I mean, surely we'll see some crazy milks from him.
So not only is Holden ringing on Medic for Ringers in Paris, Hemorrhoids, which is a great alias, is ringing on the Soldier class for Misery Business. Hemorrhoids, formerly of Chudtown, now disbanded, which helped Misery Business get into playoffs. So we got a bit of some double ringer situations now. Admittedly, I think I've played against Hemorrhoids before. I can't really attest to their soldier just because, man, after 20 seasons, I finally played a combat class for the first time in a season. And so sometimes, like, if I was on meta, I'd be able to tell you everything. But, like, the analytical mind kind of goes out the window on soldier because you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm bombing. And then I just jump into 5 players and die. But Holden's your teammate, actually, believe it or not. Holden of Insert Cheesy Bread fame. What are some characteristics from Holden on Medic that we could be looking out for?
Holden, he has some great lives. He really likes to milk. He loves to milk. He egos the bombs a lot, which means he
Respect,
can drop
low-key.
sometimes. He is also known to be a rager, but he is very intelligent about the game. He knows what's going on. And I know Rice doesn't have that much experience on Pocket Scout. So if Rice is ever, doesn't know what to do or the team is kind of lost, I know Holden can calm, but he needs to calm. That's the most important thing. He can help out Rice because Holden is pretty knowledgeable about the game.
All right, we're gonna bring Crude in because he's been so patient, just listening to us chit chat for a little bit. Crude, any thoughts on tonight's matchup, big dog?
For sure. I think that Blue, they rely heavily on their DM. I'm not sure how long they've been a team. I don't know how their, to say cohesion would be, as compared to a team like this, as Red. But with ringers on both sides, maybe that's less of a comparison. My thought, though, is that if they are to meet resistance from these soldiers, Hemorrhoids and Morebear, who I am familiar with, they were my newbie cup coaches, actually.
Ooh, a little bit of personal history here.
Yeah, a little bit of personal history with some of these players. I've known Rice for a long time too. Met him like in the sandbox, so to speak. And and yeah, I think that these soldiers are definitely competent enough to pose problems to Sakawad and Rice, even with their DM. And it's going to come down to that, in my opinion, is can these soldiers carry or not?
Yeah, whoever.
I'm looking out for Danye, man. I'm looking out for Danye. I'm a Danye glazer. This guy can put in a shift. This guy can drop a 40 bomb this game. I have full faith in that. It's if he turns up.
40 bomb or 40 ack? Nah,
40 bomb.
40 bomb.
Straight
40
75 ack 40 bomb from Danye on the flank. Let's see it, man.
Well, we are live with the first round of this RGL Season 20 Amateurs Playoff. Round 1, Misery Business versus Ringers in Paris, 12th versus 5th seed. We're going to this first mid. Holden, what are you looking out for? What are you seeing here?
Holden's playing the game.
Sorry, 8-bit. Yeah, it's been a long day.
They're meeting each other in the death corner. Ringers in Paris is all bunched up in the death corner. Holden goes down. The med stays up for the side of Misery Business, but they do have mid. It's like, are they going to sack wave here, though, or are they just going to get mid?
Yeah, I think what I was seeing...
Like Ringers in Paris is in. Rice is spotting that cafe, but it looks like they're capping. They're not going to go for the crazy play.
Yeah, I think they're just delay enough where you can get the cap. Like, they're not going to re-push in. That threat of the sack on the med sometimes is a little bit much. Like, okay, we'll play our ad. We've got ad. We can push this back in with full bus, full heals, full 6 players up. Because now if you're Ringers in Paris, like, you've got to respect the threat of the Uber and not
like
overstay
a
your
bomb
welcome.
coming out from the side of Misery Business.
And he lives on 1 health and
farm.
They use through Valley. The demo looks to be caught here. Let's see if we can finish off that kill. It is a leapfrog with a demo pick.
now if they can clean up the scout who's in cafe at the moment, he's gone behind. They're gonna have to clean him up once they get this cap.
I think you might walk forward here.
You just have to respect this Uber as well, right? Because now you look at what Rice is trying to do. He sees that demo starting to peak a little bit, and he's immediately applying some pressure. Whereas Sakawad he's still behind. He's in cafe right now, and so it becomes this threat of like, okay, well, there's someone behind us, and there's an Uber in front of us potentially. So we either have to, in my opinion, it's either like, okay, we turn behind and we clean them up, and that just takes away that threat, or we just go in, pressure, get a big force, and then turn around. But if you're pressuring and get a big force, and the scout can potentially just pop up behind you. So it's kind of an interesting tactical dilemma that poses. But they did delay long enough to where the Ubers have evened out. So now you've got Ringers in Paris trying to pressure in from Valley. Jeremiah's bombing in. They've already dropped 2. They dropped Balada. They dropped Jeremiah. And now my dude is on the aggression. They've got this 2-player advantage. No demo as well, so there's not going to be that ability to be trapped off. The longer that they kind of pressure the more the other team is going to have to back out, but just a little bit kind of apprehension there. It doesn't want to really push in off that demo. Just like, okay, you know what? We'll get the even players. We can play the sack game. So might be some not pregame nerves, some normal game nerves coming out from the side of Misery Business. But that's definitely a situation where they could have tried to apply more pressure, gain some space, and then pushed off of that. But that's going to give Ringers in Paris the opportunity to start taking space in Valley and maybe try to get a sack in on Jeremiah. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like Ringers in Paris is pressuring Valley here. Flank's getting healthy on the side of Misery Business. They are pressuring Valley. We could see a bomb come out through choke. The bomb is coming in through choke.
Jeremiah's in.
On the beam. Surf from Jameer. Good surf. And a counter sack in Valley. They get the force out.
Huge force.
On Ringers in Paris. We're kiting the Uber. We're going to have to use here, though. Can we get the kills here? Looks like my dude. It's going to be a double scout through choke. Oh,
they clean up that guy in Cafe. It's going to be even players.
Wow.
Still just
we
kind
able to kite out that Uber. We did get a force in Valley, and Ringers in Paris was able to convert that unfortunate force from a single soldier bomb into getting the force out of Misery Business, and they were able to leave back to mid. That is unbelievable. That is the best case scenario in that situation.
And they just
Ringers
picked
in
up
Paris
Maidu
was tied
too,
in,
and they're
finding
just
flat.
They're just fucking walking at this.
Oh, but the soldier bombs more bear a huge bomb, and Holden goes down. And a soldier's gonna die in lobby here. Yep, cratered in lobby. It's gonna be full ad on the side of Misery Business.
Full ad, players spawning up. They do have to be aware
Sakawad.
of Sakawad. Yeah, he's hiding. What's he doing?
Lurking in dungeon.
What's bro cooking?
That's gonna be cleared though. Warbear with the aimer
let him cook. Let him cook.
The Meds alone. What a surf. Jameer surfs out.
The nice shot taunt from the medic.
We love to see it. We love to see it. A little bit of
move fast. Misery Business. They still have ad. They're getting for Valley. Will
back
they
and
use
forth
here?
action. They gotta beware all these traps. And are they gonna use?
We're through. The flank's through. Danye's down.
They're through for 3. Through for 3, something like that.
Still 40 ad here. Will they take it?
No, I think that
Doesn't look like it.
losing Danye and then picking up Sakawat as your trade that's going to be enough where they're able to recapture mid and just kind of like take the foot off a little bit, start trying to poke and prod and find these little openings to apply more pressure. Balada is taking the fight with the demo men, but does he get out? He does get out, and now the soldier coming in. And he gets cleaned up as well. So where's the counter sack going to come
from lobby, Valley.
Ooh, hemorrhoids. Pressuring out this soldier, pressuring out the scout as well. Now Balada taking Space Cafe. He's making him look at him. But the opportunity to sack just kind of comes and goes. They still need to go while they're down 1. Get that up. There's space somewhere. Find it, apply it, fucking crack that egg wide open. But comes to nothing. Which is fine. Like sometimes the opportunity's not on. People take fights, people get damage. Something that just doesn't go your way. And now we're gonna look and see. It looks like Misery Business setting up for some sort of sack again.
How are you? Second hold. What is your thought on Pocket Scout? What are you doing here?
Personally, I will be playing more towards Con. It seems like they're beating their Beam Valley here. But I'm looking for the soldiers, I'm looking at Choke, I'm looking at Valley, I'm looking for the high bomb, and that's exclusively, basically, what I'm looking at.
My dude's down in Valley. Donnie's on Beam.
Bro, as soon as they start pushing me in Valley like that with Beam, I'm just ripping an exchange straight into them.
They get in through Choke for free, even with 2 soldiers up on the side of Misery Business. They walk through. High bomb. Hemorrhoids is down. Wow, what a drive push.
Hemorrhoids with a just jazz bomb right there, dude.
What a dry push from Ringers in Paris. Just walking through Choke with 2 soldiers up. I'd be freaking out on Scout if I saw that happen. I'd be losing my mind. Big bomb for Ringers in Paris on the beam.
Huge surf. Oh,
used.
Fears. Respectable pop, but fear. It's just going to give Ringers in Paris an opportunity to push in.
No, we can't see their demo's caught here. If the demo dies, it's so bad. The demo dies. It's full add into last. There's a demo down. Just get in. Just
Over
get
status.
In.
It's
just get in.
Any door's a goal.
On the point. On the point. Looks like he's gonna be saved on point here. Yup. Gotta get these kills. First round goes to Ringers in Paris. Man, oh man. Big bomb. Solo soldier bomb gets the force out. Jameer had a great surf, but he wasn't trying to drop, and the demo got caught.
It was a pretty nutty surf, I'm not gonna lie. But then good follow up from the soldier just to like get in and be like, no. you're using your Uber here, bro. So now both demo rather rolling out through Valley. Ringers in Paris opting to go on the right side. Misery Business opting to meet him, but Ringers in Paris huge bombs by the soldiers. Oh, and they're just it's just a fucking cleanup crew in Valley. Soldiers.
At the end of the mid, you're left with soldiers and scouts.
I'm on the point from Hemorrhoids. Upward direct, he goes down. Hey. I think we're seeing that DM check, Crude, on that Chaos fight. That huge upward direct on Bell. It's even out. Doesn't look like Misery Business has the spawners to refight mid.
Where is the sack gonna come from? Who's the roamer for Ringers in Paris? Is it Jeremiah or is this other guy, Balada?
Jeremiah's in.
So I guess it's
denied on the door by Danya and Morbear.
Huge spam. The demo's caught.
All right, we need to pressure now. Where are we pressuring? We're getting it through choke.
Don't fear the scout who's not on beam, bro. Just fucking walk at him.
Walk in. They're in.
I feel like an amateur, like, sometimes you can get a lot of value. Jeremiah's a roamer says a useless spy in the Twitch chat. Oh, huge exchange coming out.
Payoff exchange.
Sometimes you just gotta rip a fatty like that one.
Psycho exchange, man. That's a holding call. That is 100% a holding call if I've ever seen one.
It hasn't really worked out though. Holden's weak. Holden does go down, and Crojo, just all of Misery Business. They're gonna cap mid, and they're gonna delay all of the spawners from Ringers in Paris as well. So the Holden Psycho exchange maybe not working out in their favor, and that's gonna give Misery Business the opportunity to take second with a sizable Uber advantage going into last. Holden is now only just spawning, which leaves them with roughly 60 ad. Buff up, spot, get ready to rip it, man.
We saw the typical AM, multiple people taking different fights, too busy getting kills. They had the space. Sniper goes down, and the soldier goes down on right. Misery Business should be in, 99. They're going to take it top right on the demo. No hesitation, no hesitation. We're taking it right, getting healthy. We're in.
And they're just taking the space for free. That gun is still up. That
flank is in too early, and
goes down. The gun goes down. Trap him off left spawn. Clean up the frag. Somebody's got to bait the cap, but it's...
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a hold.
Wow.
A full beat.
I saw some big problems in that last push.
What were you seeing? Let us know so we can let the chat know, bro.
Flank was in way too early. Morbear dies with the gun instantly before the Uber comes out. Looks like some miscomm between the combo and the flank, because looks like my dude was trying to walk in for free and maybe get cap time before they use, but your flank can't die instantly in that case. They got to be ready for the post, and they just don't have players to the post.
I'm also of the opinion that if two players show left and you pick them up, I would just immediately shove back through left. Like, I didn't really feel like that it was spotted. Like,
Soldier's in. Oh, goes down on the side of Misery Business.
The 2-rocket air shot from the soldier on Khan.
But they do use
counter force.
pressuring into last here.
Honors
This
now,
is
heavy
holding
is
Niagara.
up.
Holden's get into last.
They fear the my dude heavy. But I was gonna say, like, while they have this big Uber advantage, like 50% advantage, it took them until they got Uber to really start getting into lobby and pressuring. Ooh, they see those traps. But so as a result, they've not actually spotted. So they get the two picks, but then like they're pushing in blind. We've got no idea what's where. They get in, the gun's there. And the next thing you know, it's just like this huge Uber advantage that you have gets squandered because the flank pushes in too early. They push into a gun. My dude dies to the gun. So it's just like a little bit too rush. Oh, we got big Uber advantage. You still got time. Jeremiah with a huge bomb in with the double rocket. Killing Crojo. Bear going down as well. That's going to be no demo to hold these chokes. You might have to rip a Psycho Exchange into them where they walk in, but they're already walking in through Valley. It looks like that's what he's angling to do. What is bro cooking? What? Oh, the red med going down to 8 health before this Uber gets used, and it's bad news Bears. They're having to run out with the tail between their legs back to last, and then my dude dying to the the demo just walking at him. We've got a bit of some trade fest going
Soldiers
on at
in
the
on
moment.
the beam. Fast stack.
Bro
All
hit
sorts of space damage made.
Dry push.
Bro hit 6-7 on the demo for the record. I saw that shit. And that's going to be 2-0 on the side of Ringers in Paris. We've got from pushing last to holding last to being capped. A lot happened in the span of like 2 minutes, man. This is a proper game. What were you seeing there? What were you seeing there, Crude?
I thought it's just how 8-Bit said. It's the DM check. Blue is DM checking red, and they're failing the checks. Like, these soldiers get in, they just 2-rocket whatever they land on, man. They just force the med whenever they land on them. That's what's gonna occur. Like, you can't play a game that way if you can't shoot your gun.
Jeremiah just immediately in, picking up Crojo. And now they're just trying to collapse wherever they can. They're going to pick up a soldier. The medic's going to down. And now Holden is still up. Holden's got to be careful. It's a 2v4, 2v3.
Rice taking the 1v3 on
Oh
B.
my
Bro
God,
does not
Rice.
fear.
Rice is
2 kills.
clutching up on the beam with the DM warlording. And he
Oh
gets
my
the
God.
3rd win streak
Rice
for his team
31.
all alone 1v3 on beam.
That is
That's the
unbelievable.
DM check that you see from this team, man. That is the type of just otherworldly, next level DM for a team like Misery
That
Business to
was on
face.
Danye too. Danye's not a bad player. Not at all. That is
Hey,
unbelievable.
but Rice put him in the
Soldiers
cooker.
are
Am I
in.
right? Nobody?
Oh,
I thought it was fun.
got him!
Ringers in Paris, they're just moving with haste, man. I love to see it, bro.
Bro, they are balling so hard.
It's just
They
pure
smell blood in
aggression,
the water.
man.
They smell the blood in the water.
Holden's
They're
like,
up
get
2
in
rounds.
last. Come, walk last now.
you
They're
can't,
taking this through dungeon, it looks
you
like.
can't fear. You can't fear. They're using in. They're moving in through dungeon.
Guns top left.
Yeah, gun is
This
still
also,
up.
right?
They've picked up
Catching everything.
2 frags though. Soldiers bombing
Bombing
the
the
point,
point
and
here.
then look at that demo, immaculately
these-
positioned, just fucking
these
putting 6
collapses.
on those points, man.
These collapses are looking great on the side of Ringers in Paris.
A little
truly.
BM with a thumbs up from Sacco Wad.
Oh no. Oh no.
So Misery Business looked really good for that first 15 minutes, and in the span of the last like 2 or 3 minutes, it's all collapsed. It's quickly gone from 1-0 to 3-0 down. With still 13 minutes left to play. They're not out of this, but they've got to figure out some solutions to these DM problems that Ringers in Paris are starting to cause them. Now they're all in death
Look
court,
at
dude.
Misery Business Death Corner bomb
Bro, rip
coming
that
out.
bomb, bro. Well, they picked
It's
up
only a
one.
single soldier bomb.
Yeah,
It was
Jeremiah-
only a single soldier bomb. Other
got the-
soldiers in, engineers down.
Rip. And now here comes the
3
salvage.
soldiers, or 3 players knocked out. Easy cleanup for
It's
these
a
feeders
4-man
at this
coming in.
point.
Holden's milking 1 HP. Getting the pack. Wow.
A huge mid.
I think we had better coordination on the side of Misery Business soldiers. Actually, no. Well, it was Misery Business who were able to absorb that single soldier bomb in Death Corner. I'm not liking the way they're rotating on these mids though.
The control point is being contested.
Soldiers in lobby catching out. Hemorrhoids could get 2 here. This is what I'm talking about. When you're down in an official, don't start making hero plays, man.
Yeah, it's one of those where I think lower level players have a tendency, like, they feel like they have to make something happen, and so often in this game, like, less is more, dude. Just chill. Your full Uber disad, the push is going to come in any second, and here it is, actually. There's a gun lurking somewhere. Bear goes down, Balada goes down to my dude, and now it's a 4v5 on last. Uber has faded. They've taken this position up top right, but the medic from TF2 has to be careful, preserve their Uber advantage. They managed to hold this, which, you know, I think if you give it up and you go down 4-0 on map 1, like, you might start thinking, man, we'll just recover the next map.
They
So
do
here
have
it
a
is.
spy rolling out. Axel Parr's on spy here. Possible back
Holding
cap.
flat.
The control point is being contested.
Holden's
Nobody's
alone.
there
No.
on last.
No.
Last is just completely open and
Makes
free.
it out of choke. Nobody's on
The
last.
back cap.
Oh,
The back cap.
my.
The spy just walks in for free, unchecked.
Bro,
nothing
that's
on last.
that's actually
Caps.
fucking hilarious.
I mean, if you're on
Very
misery
demoralizing.
business, that
Very
is
demoralizing.
unbelievably demoralizing. That is a terrible way to lose a round.
Well, you think, like, holding that last there, that's going to give you some level, like, okay, yeah, we're still in this, and then to just be like, just see it back happen, like, knowing nobody's in a position to go and contest it, like, that's just fucking, that's rough. That's rough. It's still, the game's not over yet. Infinite overtime, anything can happen, but, you know, with the way that Ringers and Paris are moving, you're thinking, like, okay, these guys have the wind in their sails, bro. They've got the wind in their
I've heard-
sails, but Holden does go down. If the medic can just live here, preserve this Uber advantage, and, like, it could potentially be half decent, but they're going to have to make something happen with this Uber advantage. And the thing that has to happen is not everybody explodes while the Uber's going on.
I'm not seeing any space made for the combo on the side of Misery Business's soldiers. It looks like my dude's trying to get through choke every time, and there's never a soldier with trying to bomb through. It's really frustrating from a P Scout player POV. There's no space being made.
They should have ranked Just Jazz. I would have made space. And I would have gotten mad because
Hamud's
I keep on
in,
dying.
going behind. They're getting nuked in Cafe, and the use comes out. Soldier drops.
They trade 3 for it, but 3 players on red are single digits.
It is a 3-man. I think second is free here. We should be going for the force. We should be going for the force on second. Walk in, guys. Walk in. We're baiting my dude.
My dude just completely baited by his team. Yeah, walks in through just alone. Nobody with him.
Should have moved with haste. Ringers and Paris would have been in there. That's the difference between these two teams.
And here comes the counter push right now. A lot of space made through Cafe. They pick up Bear in their retreat as well, and they could potentially catch out the demo. The Uber does come out. Rise
Wow.
just cleaning up Crojo. What a
What
fucking
a collapse.
huge Chad fucking Uber, by the way. Potentially getting a soldier in lobby, but he's just gonna back out. And then they're actually
They're committing
re-pushing in
forward.
bottom left. You know what? Respect. And it's
Now catch them with
it's
your ad. You could just catch them with your huge ad. It's full ad.
not only can they catch them, they've got
And they're
2 players
backtapping
behind.
too. What is happening? They can pinch them in Valley.
Yes,
They're
yes.
behind you, Danye. Their beam's behind you. Oh my god.
Med dies. It's still full ad. You have
What-
second. Just go
What
last.
have
Just
we
rip it.
seen? We're gonna wait for our spawners, I think, here.
True.
I think that's the right play.
It's got to be careful
We get a
because
spot out for my dude.
you have to be spotting like right now. They needed to be in lobby 20 minutes ago. At the very least, to pressure gun early, so when he's building at level 1, you can quickly get it down and make him just have to, okay, well, fuck, I'll go up heavy. That type of shit. Instead, it's just that the speed at which they're moving, like, you know, it's just a little slow, little delayed. I don't think they've properly spotted it either, so they're going to be using
There's
in
been
through
no
lower.
spot on the side of Misery
Gonna
Business.
be using in lower, unspotted, uncontested. This gun could have been called. The gun goes down. The Uber's going to be fading here soon. My dude pushes the med back into spawn. My dude's now getting some cap time. There's a lot of cap time in play now. And, don't tell me they choke
And
it.
Ringers in Paris managed to hold it.
Skin of the teeth.
These Ubers are fucking terrible, man. Like, seriously, dude. Oh my god.
Alert. The control
Tragic.
point is being captured.
We're not spotted. There was not a single spot. I mean, the demo was denied there by the gun. And it's like, we could have known.
I also
You
think
could've
if you're using in lower there, like you can just walk it up, like lead on your
Yeah.
scout and just take the space. Like going in lower gives you the advantage of like just being able to take a lot of space really quickly.
What an air shot in
Huge.
Valley! Double air shot. Unbelievable, man.
We have captured the control point.
Oh, they get the
They
force.
used-
It's not a bad force to be fair.
Our control point.
Are they going last?
It was a chud bomb, but they
in
still get the
pump.
force.
Wow. Look at this pressure, man.
Oh, hit it. E craters, close enough. Uber
And
does
they
get
get forced.
forced. Yeah, fucking hell. Whew. The medic gets the demo
still
on
on
his
last.
retreat though.
Fucking psychos, man. These people are psychos. Oh my, I love to see it though. This
I-
is real TF2, man.
I-
This
I-
is TF2.
I think there's at a low level there's immense value. So there's a book written by Royman Cohen called "Just Go In: How to Quit Being a Pussy and Play and Capture the Control Point," and I think that's the working philosophy here on Riggins or Paris. It's just like we're just gonna go in. We're gonna grab our nuts and go in, and with the med
What
down,
just happened to the med?
just fucking
Just
died.
lingering in Shutter.
He just died, With all these players down, cap time should be relatively free. Just get on that point. That's going to be 5-0.
5-0. Wow. Wow.
That was some TF2.
What do you think about that, Crude?
Just ruthlessly walked at, man. Very much what's already been said. It's hard to add on to. When you get 5-0'd like that, it was very back and forth in the beginning. More apprehension from both teams. It was very slow, more methodical. But once Rice discovered his DM difference, they just ran with it. And at that point, what do you need to change for? Like, what do you need to switch it up?
Yeah, just go in.
If you're just walking them down.
Just fucking
Yeah.
walk him in.
Stop being pussy and go in.
Yeah, walk in, walk him down, 60 act. Like, it's easy. So, yeah, really, really dominant first map from Ringers in Paris. Taking Sunshine 5-0. I'm going to get the logs up, believe it or not. That's what I'm going to be doing here. Because the people are demanding it. They say, Just Jazz, we want to see these logs. And who am I to deny the people these things? Let me find it. Do you guys need the logs? I'll post them in general chat for you guys.
For sure.
Yeah, it'd be cool to look at. Make some commentary.
All right, logs are in general. You guys pull them up. I'm gonna work on my OBS real quick. And
They're not in general, just as. Oh, now they are.
bro. I was like, did I post them in the wrong server? I've been known to do that from time to time. I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Okay, let me properties.
Yeah, 25 kill difference.
That is a huge log on Rice. 28 kills, 18 assists, 5 deaths, man. Lowest deaths in the server. Wow.
Yeah, I think. What a fucking game by Axel Pars, by the way. Whatever he shows up on as on my end, fucking 23 and 13 on Soldier, just having the one hell of a game in that first map, whatever. Kill differential. Ringers in Paris, 90 kills to Misery Business's 15. About 4,000 more damage, but I think regardless of what the logs say, the big thing I was just noticing was just when Ringers in Paris got an opening, it was like they jammed a fucking crowbar right in that gap and just tried to pry open as much more opportunity as they could, right? So in sixes, it's all about you get an advantage and then you use that advantage to secure more advantages, and then you ride that train as far as it'll take you until the best advantage that you have is just fucking slowing the pace of the game down. And so Ringers in Paris just always willing just to fucking grab their nuts, go on in, and show Misery Business, who's actually running the show, so to speak.
Sinov would be happy to share a term we have for that in this server. Hashtag LYNH.
Yep.
Now
Would you like to share, Sinov?
explain to the folks at home what LYNH is, big dog.
You gotta let your nuts hang.
You gotta let your nuts hang, yes sir. I like at some point in competitive TF2, you have to get rid of your chestnut syndrome. 8-Bit, do you know what chestnut syndrome is?
I do not.
So
Enlighten me.
So when a man is aging, right, from a young boy and he becomes a man, his balls drop, right? Some people, they live scared for so long, their balls fucking go back up into their chest, right? So you gotta fucking get that shit out, let them drop, let them hang, and fucking just go in. Like, AMTF2, I'm convinced after playing a season, it's like, you can disrespect teams. It's like we're just gonna walk in. We're gonna fucking walk at you, walk them down 60 act. Crew knows what I'm talking about. But instead, like sometimes, especially in official too. Like some teams, they get a little bit scared. They get that chestnut syndrome that we're talking about. Whereas Sanuff says, what was that little acronym that you gave us again?
LYNH.
LYNH. So. Ringers in Paris definitely LYNHing, and Misery Business a little bit of chestnut syndrome. But you know what? New map, new me. It's only one. We're on that second map. We're on Process, which is the pick of Misery Business. So maybe something they're a little bit more comfortable on. Hopefully they're spending this time in this pregame chatting it up. Be like, man, what the fuck did we do wrong? And it's simple. You just got to go in. Just fucking grab your nuts, go in, and shoot the players who are shooting at you. Easier said than done, but, in playoff TF2, a lot of things can happen, and things can spiral for you or against you rather quickly. So,
I think
go on.
Because of the map change, obviously there'll be some. Getting 5-0 is brutal. Getting 5-0 in playoffs is even worse. But it's a new opportunity for the mids. And what we saw in the last log was that Ringers in Paris won every single mid. And it's just not feasible to lose every single mid and win the official and win the map. You need to be getting these mid wins. So hopefully Misery Business are able to pull it off, and we'll have a closer game.
Crude, if you're on Misery Business, what are your keys to victory on this second map?
My keys to victory, if I'm the Pocket Scout, if my name is my dude, I have to, as already described, LYNH. I have to put the team on my back. I have to start ordering my soldiers to bomb through chokes. I have to start microing my players. Because at some point, what's going on isn't working. And my guess is probably that their soldiers just have a mind of their own, and they're obviously not playing to function of the team.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's like 8-Bit said, the mids. Hopefully they have some better mid plans. They're really going over it. Maybe their soldiers have better plans, their combo and their soldier working together more. You would just hope to see better cohesion and more walking forwards, and less getting walked at.
Walk him down, 60 ack. Crude knows what I'm talking about.
60 ack, walk them down.
60 ack, walk him down. No fear. LYNH. I like that, LYNH. Quick shout-outs, by the way. Shout-outs to Hemorrhoid TF, Chinese Dave, and Adversary. 3 R's in that. For following me on twitch.tv/isjustrazreal. If you are an amateur Division TF2 player or a lover of competitive TF2 playoffs, follow me here on twitch.tv. My team got knocked out of playoffs last night. So, for the love of the game, for the love of AMTF2 and shining a light on what can often be some of the most exciting TF2 to watch, drop a follow, because I'm going to, next week, I guess it's not next week because lands next week, and so there's no playoff games. But the week after, bro, I'm back. I'm back streaming streaming games. We could be watching Insert Cheesy Bread. We could be watching the winners of this game. We could be watching the team with the demo night. We could be watching a lot of things, but what we're watching right now is Ringers in Paris versus Misery Business, 5th seed versus 12th seed on process. New mid, new us. All right. 8-bit, what are we seeing here?
The control point is being captured.
I guess he's seeing nothing. 8-bit's gone blind. So,
Ip it down.
Sakawad being the first frag in the mid, but Hemorrhoids and Bear also going down in
just
short
walks
order.
across,
Dude,
all alone.
the medic
Demoman
is
gets
so fucking
bashed to
rolled.
death.
And now it's a 2v3. It's
Demoman led the charge across mid by himself to die, but the value not lost upon the team. All the space made, all the damage created, and it was just a walk at him basically for Rice.
walk him down 60 ack.
It's a walk him down 60 act, man.
Walk him down 60 ack.
Vulture's in.
They are attempting to fight too. Oh, Hemorrhoids doesn't hit the big shot on
There's a
Bellata.
wrap one here. Bombs out.
Bellata,
Dies,
who's
sadly.
Bellata? Is that Axel Pars? I don't know who's who.
I don't know either. To be
Because
fair.
I have like the fancy player alias config going, so it all shows what shows on their RGL alias. So Jeremiah and Bellata are probably 2 different players. It's that's going to be Jeremiah and Axel Pars. So Bellata is Axel Pars. Interesting, Axel Pars. Right, doesn't matter. And so, with no demo on the side of Ringers in Paris, it's just going to give them space to start walking in, creeping forward. And Bellata's actually behind them in sewer right now. He's getting a bomb, and he gets the force. He does 146 damage onto the med. He doesn't, so they're going to pick up 2 for that, which actually the counter Uber comes in. Rice walking him down.
No fear.
No fear. Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained, nothing earned.
Well,
like
it
that.
does seem to be a little bit too aggressive as their mid dies, and it's just a free fight on mid.
I think if you
Down a bunch of players running. It's time to leave, most likely.
if you trade meds but pick up quite literally everybody else, like, you take that. That's a dub.
Yeah, it is a super dub.
Like, because
Just
that
walks in, nuts out, and
I
kills
think,
everybody. Just
yeah.
a DM check.
I think at the end of the day, like, the most important thing within sixes is how many rounds you have on the board, right? Uber advantage is not the most important thing. The amount of frags you get is not the most important thing. All of these things are a means to an end. And so, like, if you trade meds but you get 5 kills, it's going to allow you to capture more points more quickly and get around on the board. So, like, you take that, that's a huge dub. Now it's an even Uber's situation, but even Uber's on your own last, like, that's a shit situation to be in. I don't care how good your last holds are. Like, for me, my philosophy has always been the last place I want to be is on my fucking last, because at that point, if you fuck up, like, it's over. It's down 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-2, doesn't matter, right? So, but now So it's kind of an interesting situation. Now they're taking the space lobby. There's a sniper up with my dude. That's going to be Ray trying to get some sort of frag. Bear does go down. That's going to open up space as well. Hemorrhoids also goes down too. So now it's a 6v4 holding your own master. They do have a gun up. They do have a sniper up. But that sniper's going to have to swap off rather quickly because they're just trying to edge their way in. But they dropped the demo. They dropped Rice as well. And that's going to allow them to once Bear and Hemorrhoids are up fully, to really start trying to take some space in lobby, but not if Jeremiah just fucking shoves a rocket down your throat, bro. Fucking hell.
Oh my god, man. That is just letting your nuts hang in lobby. Your demo's down. You just 2-rocket their P-Scout. Full overhealed, man.
Walk him down 60 ack, bro. Walk him down 60 ack.
That's crazy.
And then I thought we had a spy play, but he was just off class checking. He was checking some shit. So now they're
bullying that soldier out 5 worked last time. He was a sniper though.
Yeah, well, they're just trying to poke these doors and find that opening that is gonna, again, find that opening. Space is the advantage. Find the opening, get the space, use that space to get more space, get an Uber Force, get an Uber Drop, whatever you have. Right, but you have fucking everybody in lobby. Nah, Jeremiah's like, nah, I'm out. I'll go watch these other doorways. Huge potential for spam, and they actually pick up Rice.
And they're out. They should be out, right?
They should be out, but you never know with some of these guys. But this Ringers in Paris team are fairly well drilled, it seems. Like, they know what the situation is. They know what's going on. Sakawad does come up on scout there, too. So now potential sniper v sniper action going on. My question is, where's my dude holding? He's watching Shutter. Where's Sakawad going? He's under the point. And he picks up my dude with his first shot. Hits him with a taunt. Says, "G'day, mate." You're dead.
Sakawad with the most BM so far.
He loves the thumbs up behind this guy.
Peeking 3.
Huge headshot
on the soldier.
Then Rice goes down.
Rice is overheating, man.
Armed in 5.
Soldier goes down in 5 though.
No, I just hit my
Sakawad. I'm swinging 1.
Pick me up.
I'm swinging 1 on the med. Looks like he's going there. Hemorrhoids dies. Swing, bro, swing.
Bro, you gotta grab those nuts.
Oh, man.
Don't be afraid to peek these things, man. No, where's Sakawad?
I'm swinging there. You know the med's gonna be on the dispenser.
Bro, you know
just
I'm
full charge. You don't even need a headshot.
They're exchanging here. The gun goes down. 10 seconds left type of Uber exchange.
Rice is alone on the point. Need some cap time here. Still some cap time. My dude blows up on the point.
It's actually not terrible for Ringers in Paris. Now it is.
And they go down. Oh! Man dies. Holden with the vow.
Sometimes you just gotta hit somebody with the bust of Hippocrates, low key. I've been saying this for years, man. But a stalemate going back to mid, still 0-0 for both teams. 8-Bit, are you back for this mid?
I'm here.
He's here. I was like, I threw it to you, and I guess he's not here in the last mid, but that's okay.
Fast rollout. The demo on Ringers in Paris is faster. More space, more height on the side of Ringers in Paris. It looks like a right rotation for the side of my dude. We've seen this from them in scrims before. My dude's walking at the demo, goes down. The bomb isn't coordinated. Looks like it's going to be a leave on the side of Misery Business. The demo's caught in on the mid. Man, that rotation. It looked like the soldiers weren't ready with the combo to bomb. My dude walks at the pack, just gets destroyed. And the soldier bomb. Jeremiah is ascending.
Jeremiah's ascending, but Bear descends on fucking Holden like nobody's business. Huge bomb from him, evening out the
Huge 1v1 on the point. Danye. Can they clean this up? It's a 2v2. 2v1 now and they go down.
Interesting fights here.
We have captured the control point.
Man, these mids just... They can't seem to figure it out.
Crude, what are you seeing on these mids, big dog?
It seems like every time Misery Business attempts to take a step forward, they just get DM checked and punished. Like they can't. They try to take the space and make an aggressive play, and they can't. They just get gun diffed. They can't walk into the team. They can't pass the focus fire check.
I'm seeing a lack of coordination between the soldiers and the combo. Soldiers down in 5. Opportunity to pressure. Soldiers in lobby. And the med drops.
Man caught 5.
Holden drops in lobby. Or I don't know if he had Uber. Oh no, he did drop. Holden drops in lobby. Huge bomb. That is super unfortunate. Holden is not going to be too happy with himself after that one. I can tell you that much. The question is, does he let it leak into the comms? A spy play out on the half of Ringers in Paris. Axelpars shimmying in yard.
Bro's got the jukes. Bro, I'm on this cam.
Okay, we need to get proactive here, man. We're just lingering in yard. What are we doing, my dude? Make a call. Let's make a call. They're playing so far back. More bears down.
Med dead.
The med dies. Drops to the spy. Just brutal, man. Just brutal. Brutal.
Brutal. Look at that, I'm tired. Jeremiah with a bomb in.
My dude might go down in lobby. Danye's out of 5. Will he get chased down? He does. Rice is in alone, aping. It's full ad. Rice didn't need to chase. Get out of lobby, man. Get out of lobby. We have a sniper for this Uber ad push. Getting some spots, some spotting maybe? Some spotting? It looks like their demo is spotting here. Gun for Misery Business is not up. There's no gun. And they take it through 3. They kite it pretty well. Soldier goes down. Heavy's out right spawn. Headshot onto Danye from Sakawad. And the first round goes to Misery Business. Wow.
You mean Ringers in Paris?
Shanav, are you here?
Yeah, Sunav, get in on this.
Yes, I am.
Get in on this. You need...
What are you seeing these soldiers doing on these mids? What is happening?
They're just kind of face planning. And just eating shit. Mostly.
Truth nuke.
Fast on the demo, Jeremiah. Gets out. Rotate right from Ringers in Paris. They're all in death corner. Bomb comes out, but it's a solo bomb, and they're not able to follow up with the combo. Other bomb is in. Holden's kiting out their sewer. Misery Business is able to make it out in a second with the Uber. I don't know if they'll be able to hold it, though. Ringers in Paris are taking some time to reheal, though.
Especially with Axel coming in from 2 right now. It gets my dude. So trade for a scout and ends up...
I'm loving the soldiers on Ringers in Paris. They are letting their nuts hang.
They are not
seriously
fearing, bro. Sanav, are you in this STV? Hop on the mic a little bit more for a second, because I have to check something on my phone. I got people DMing me. You know the business.
Slide me that STV, just Shaz.
I'll get you that
I'm your
STV.
guy.
I got you. It's my #1 guy right here. I've been calling him this for years.
That's right, I'm
too.
just Jazz's top guy.
I didn't say you're my top guy. I said you're my #1 guy. There's a difference. 8-Bit, talk about this last hold for a second while I check my phone and DM people on Instagram.
It is a last hold. It is a last hold. They do have a gun up this time, which I like to see. Donnie is putting it up on point. Another spy play. Another spy play from Axelpars. It's going to be tough with Jameer on the dispenser.
It's
it might be a
going to
sap
be
and
a-
sack. It
what I
might
was
be a
thinking as
snap and
well.
sack. Sakawad goes down though. Are we checking the off class? Oh, we are. Ray
It
knows. Ray knows there's a spy. He's on the pyro. He's back on scout though. Oh my! Look
Dude,
where
what is
Sakawad
what is this
on the
fucking
pyro.
timing?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
fucking tragic. Oh!
My lord.
Shoutouts to Crater Pie, by the way. Thank you for the follow. This is my number one guy, Crater Pie. Well, number two. I already called Sanuf my number one guy.
Oh man.
Again, I'm gonna throw a quick advertisement in here while we're waiting for the first opening. Make sure you follow me here on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. We're going to be covering as much of the AM playoffs as we can. So get in, hit that follow, hit the like. I don't have subscriptions up, so you can save your money. But yeah, keep it going.
Sniper speaking Pive on more bear. They're stuffed out. Man, I just need to see this sniper swing one, man. Just swing it for me. Just do it for me. Come on, man. You know where the med's gonna be. You know where the med's gonna be.
Ooh, drops
and
a
a bomb into
soldier?
lobby. Not getting the drop that time. Holden is ready. Holden's not stupid, man. He's not. That's not happening to him multiple times in a row.
The
Guns
use.
down.
they take
It's an
it.
exchange here. Kind of an earlier exchange than you'd expect. 1 minute 20. Scout goes down in the Uber. Holden lives for the post. They're ending right side. Soldier goes down to traps on the right door. The exchange looks way better, and I think it's gonna be a round for Ringers in Paris. Bomb on the point. Can we get this kill? We can. Wow. That was an early exchange. I think it was a minute 30 on the clock there. The nice thing about those exchanges is you're catching the enemy team off guard. Usually if there's 30 seconds left, you know, there's only one play on the board if it's not a 4-man. And the enemy team can sit back. They're anticipating exchange, but if you're able to get a pick early, it's beautiful. I also
think
just saw their
exchanging-
soldier walk out into those traps. Those traps were not called, even though they did end right. One less person to block the point. Jeremiah is behind in sewer, and they try this right. I mean, one of the things you gotta learn on this game. Oh, my dude. Salvage play, keeping it evens. That's a big play for my dude.
Demo man's
Looks
at
like it's
spawn
still
already.
gonna be last
Watch this.
again.
Bro's got stickies
Another
on left
last.
spawn. Who does he get? Who
Ringers
does he
in
get?
Paris
Who does
are
he get?
psycho. Oh my.
No, bro!
Holy.
It's so over. It's so over.
Oh, what a play! But is Holden building?
He's
Oh,
building
it
now.
should be at least 20 ad. Should be at least 20 ad.
They're gonna have to rip this almost immediately as they get, unless they think it's uber mega ad. Which, I mean, they're building, to be fair, so it's really only gonna be about 30
Let's
ad.
not die in lobby. It's gonna be Holden's calling the Uber check here. We know Holden's calling the Uber check.
Started out
Hubert
20,
ad, Hubert ad,
30
yeah.
ads.
They're taking it through one.
Hubert out on
They're
top.
taking it through one, and they're double scouting through one. That's the Holden call right here.
Dude, double scout through one
Watch
is
this.
so unbelievably powerful.
Watch this. It's 93. We're getting into lobby. Oh no, we're taking it on the combo through 3. That's 100% the call. Yup. On the combo. Demo's on the combo. Which Jameer doesn't go down. We get multiple, and the med goes down. No. He resubs and spawn. And they use. We're getting out. Holden's getting out. We're gonna keep this out here. Enough players for Ringers in Paris to hold second.
Sakawada's in though.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Great
man.
repush. Great fucking repush.
What?
Just wait for the Uber to fade and then just push
We
back
are losing.
in.
We are losing some truly demoralizing rounds. I mean, seriously, it's really just unfortunate.
Ah, Krojo. Not the roll
Jeremiah's
out.
path
Ooh.
on the pack.
Bears fucking in.
There
Picks up
gets
the
the early
demo
demo
immediately.
pick. They don't leave. Soldiers in. Another solo soldier bomb. This time on behalf of Ringers in Paris.
Control point is being captured.
They do leave. It's the first mid win of the series for my dude. 2 maps. Sakawad. He's behind. Do they know he's here? Now they do.
Oh, the jukes! Fucking hell. He took 10
still
points
behind.
of damage, dude.
I love these players on Ringers in Paris. I just love them. They all have a similar mentality. High bomb and choke. Goes down. Let's not overheat here, though. It's the first mid you've lost. You don't need to overheat. A hider in sewer. Hiding in sewer. On Jameer. Misses, beefs 3 rockets, but gets the force out regardless.
Control point is being contested.
Holden uses. Danye's still in on second, leaving IT. And Danye goes down. Oh, man. It's so unfortunate. When you have a great flank scout like Danye, but he's spending the whole game on last, on engineer, you can't get the best out of him, man.
We have secured the control point.
Soldiers in. On the beam. Half HP.
Does Axel commit, though?
Other soldiers in.
Axel commits.
On Jameer, great surf.
Oh, can't get the
does get
second
denied.
rocket. And then bears in immediately, just can't get anything off of this bomb either.
What I want to see from Misery Business here is some pressure. The thing I'm worried about is the scout lurking in IT. Are we clearing that? Because the whole combo just gone through choke. It could be a back cap here. Sakawad's AFK. He's going for the back cap. He's meeting my dude on second. Who's going to win this 1v1? Oh! Oh my. And they have to go back for him. My dude loses the 1. And Sakawad makes it out.
Bro.
Almost.
Dude, this is nuts.
Wow.
This is so funny, man.
I'm seeing a lot of ratting on behalf of Ringers in Paris, and it works every single time. And you have to imagine the mentality on Misery Business is destroyed.
Ringers in Paris are playing like the fucking Viet Cong, dude.
It is
bamboo traps.
it's
They literally
guerrilla
just have
warfare.
bamboo traps in the grass, man.
I mean, it's truly disorienting. Gotta clear every angle.
Bro, Sackle's on sniper now, too. Sackle on sniper, who will he shoot?
Seeing 4 thumbs up, 5 thumbs up, 6 thumbs up, 7 in the chat, 8, 9. Oh man. Soldier headshot. Counter sniper comes out. Gotta see some vertigo snipes here. Soldiers on 1 now. They know the sniper's 1. Looks like Sakawad's rotating into the lobby here. Traps on the stairs. Will they be cleared? Rice walks past them. Clear these traps. The soldier's gonna die. Det! We could have dead and killed the demo and the soldier. I swear to God. We could have just dead and killed the demo and the soldier in the lobby. We're trying that bomb again. Holden's not an idiot. Fool me once. He's only gonna drop to that 1 time. Sakawad speaker 1. Swing it, bro.
Got it. Boom.
Swing it. Swing it.
Hit that
You know
mother-
where the net is.
You gotta swing.
Oh my God, man.
Bro doesn't want to swing.
Just swing it. Now. No.
Oh, they.
Don't shoot the NP. Shoot the med. And it's a pause.
Ooh. Oh, it's a pause.
Crude? What do you think happened?
Crude, get in on this
Honestly,
big
it has to be the sniper hit a shot, man. It has to be Sakawad hit a good shot, possibly on the medic, and now it's about to be chaos.
You know, I've gotten a few reviews from Mob, and one thing Mob has said is sometimes you just get mogged, and they are getting mogged on last right now. Rice is in for free. The Soldier's coming in too. It's a very peculiar image, Just Jazz. I don't know if you have it up on stream, but Jeremiah's in the air overlooking Jameer, and I don't see a scout in sight.
You actually have both Jeremiah and Rice who are both looking at the med, and neither the demo nor the med are looking at them. So
I think there's only one outcome in this scenario.
yeah, it's a fucking rocket and a scattergun pellet shoved down your throat.
I'm not seeing many. I mean, this is a. I would say it's more likely Jameer drops here. I mean, unless he's fast on
Unless he
the
pulls
clip.
out a level of reflex that I don't think I've seen from him, said respectfully. I think it's a drop, and I think it goes because when he hit the pause button, what we're seeing is 90 seconds in the pass, right? Because there's a 90-second delay on the STV.
Yeah.
So what I suspect is they push in. They probably have a failed last push, and then they re-push in again, and then it goes to what would that be? 3-0, 4-0, and then Misery Business calls a pause about 3 rounds too late.
We need
It's about
to see-
one map too late, and yeah,
Yeah.
one
when
map
you're
too
when
late.
you're down and you're losing, and you know it sucks, but you really need to. It's really easy to just go autopilot and kind of check out,
Yes.
and you cannot succumb to that. And what I've been seeing from Misery Business is the same mid 3 times in a row. Okay. And that's just autopiloting. You know the mid isn't working. You need to switch up the mid. We need to try something else. It's so easy to fall into that trap. We need some adjustments.
One adjustment that could be made right now is hitting the follow button on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. If you haven't already, because we're going to be covering amateur playoffs as much as my work schedule will allow. So make sure you go follow. Shout out Beartooth Kills for hitting the follow button. Shout out Sen of 111 for the follow as well. See, sometimes all you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask. True Rice Enjoyer saying, why are they paused? Well, sometimes the game just gets a little bit away from you. Shout out Slightly Salted, by the way. We love that guy. It's one of my number one guys, by the way. But yeah, sometimes the game just gets away from you, and you
Platoon has fallen.
rest in peace. Hey, I love Buffoon Platoon, by the way. Those are my guys. Thoughts on this new Bryce? What do you guys think of this new Bryce?
Thoughts on this new Rice? You've been letting your nuts hang, man.
Beartooth Kill says, I'm the meta... Oh, but Uber does get forced out. We're unpaused. And it looks like...
It's not a drop, though. It's not a drop.
It's not a drop, and the re-entering is coming from Jeremiah, and he's been popping off all game. Where's this blue med? Fucking hell. The Uber does come out on the side of Ringers in Paris. It's not really going to do a whole lot just because they don't have the
What
players
is
who
this?
can commit in.
What is this Uber, man? What?
It appeared like Rice just kind of walked in by himself, and Holden forced, and he wasn't ready for the force. He was trying to leave. It just looks a little bit like a Medic P Scout disconnect there. Just in intentions and what they're doing.
And Axel Bars kills the med in lobby. What? He just walks in through upper lobby and just waddles at it.
Is it another
And there's
pause?
another-
It's another pause. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's so over.
Man. Man.
Another quick shout out to me, by the way, because I passed all my summer courses. Back in college for the first time in a long time. 3 A's for the summer semester. We are so fucking back. Med school, better watch out. I'm coming. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Anyways, sorry about that.
Your full ad.
I'm full ad pushing in to last semester. There we go. Anyways, follow me on twitch.tv. We covering amateur playoffs as much as we can, including this game, which currently, as it stands, Ringers in Paris, 3-0 over Misery Business with potentially 2 rounds to go. If you're Misery Business, like, you're kind of living up to your name at the moment, but you may be going bankrupt, if you will. It's hard for me, respectfully, to see how they're going to claw their way back into this match. It's not impossible, but at some point, like, the game starts to get so far away from you, it just it becomes a never-ending tilt session. So we'll see how we go, but Ringers in Paris have put themselves into a commanding position here in this playoff series. I do have a question for Lightly Salted in the chat. On my mod view, you're showing up as a possible ban evader. You care to explain yourself for the jury? I want to know what he did.
The gavel of justice must swing.
Yeah, the guy. Hey, who knows? He says he did nothing, but who knows? I think he might have done something.
Well, if you go to a prison block and you ask how many people in here did what they did, how many of those are you going to hear say, "Yeah, I did it"?
I think it's because his account was created 2 minutes ago. It's created 2 minutes ago, and he's not even following me. We have people in the chat right now who are not following me on twitch.tv, despite me being the only person who's really hardcore covering amateur playoffs this season. Can you believe that? My team's knocked out. I don't have any more team commitments. We're gonna go all the way to grand finals, baby. All day, all night. TF2, me, 8-Bit, Crude, maybe some other people. Maybe KRP will join the cast, but only if he follows me on twitch.tv/justasreal. Crude.
We'll review that one, actually. We'll review that one.
We'll review that one.
Yeah. We'll think about that one.
Another pause and then a repause. So I guess that's a tech. It's a tech pause. KRP's following. So quick shout out, Slightly Salted for following. Evalas for following. Shout outs Drew502 for following. And KRPPP_ for following as well. We got so many new followers this stream, and we love it. 8-Bit, Crude, Sanav, what are your thoughts on this match so far? We keep on getting pauses and unpauses. Maybe
brutal pauses, man.
Maybe they're being DDoSed. How funny would that be?
It's been a recent issue on Serve Me. It's happened to me in my scrims quite frequently, where you'll just have 5, 6 to 8 players just randomly spike to 500, 600 ping, and the game is unplayable. If that were to happen, it would be a massive time sink, the time it takes to make an RGL ticket and get an admin involved and dispute it between the teams. It can take a long time, and we might even be seeing a new Connect, a new STV, if that were the case.
Hopefully not, but you never know with these things. Are they saying anything in the chat? Because I have my chat turned off in-game.
There has been no updates in chat.
I'll message Rice. Everything good, big dog? Space question mark. Okay.
It's unpaused.
We're unpaused. We're unpaused.
Oh my god, I gotta retry.
Yeah, me too. Low-key.
What's my reload HUD?
Looking like a full ad push in the last here for Ringers in Paris.
Looks like we're taking it one on the beam. Through heaven. Oh, a lot of beef on this demo. It goes down though. It's a beautiful last push. Wow, 4-0.
Let's see if that tact can get y'all back those 9 rounds, says Quintanamo Bay in chat. The BM just completely unleashed.
Come on, guys. My dude is wholesome, bro. Come on, guys.
Hey,
No BM. No BMing my dude. Come on, man.
sometimes you gotta hit him with a bit of BM. I can't lie. Like,
Okay, man.
but
Yelling
I,
at
You're
the-
getting the 2 5-0s in a
Yelling
row.
at the baby,
What
bro.
more do you
Yelling
have
at the
to prove
baby.
without
And the
it?
demo dies! My dude with a vengeance, the rotational mid, they do the same mid again. But this time it works.
Control point has been captured.
Definition of insanity.
Kids, bro, keep trying, says my dude.
We're paused 3 times on the mid. And that is just pure resilience to get absolutely nuked. Running back the same mid 4 times. You do it again and you finally win. I mean, feel like there's a philosophical lesson we can draw from that. Something.
Like the image where the guy's digging for the dirt and there are diamonds on the other side.
Oh yeah.
They just found the
Gambler, the
diamonds.
gambler.
They just found the diamonds,
Just
man.
one more rotation right and we'll win. And we'll win the map.
Yes.
Oh man, traps and choke. Clear these! Spam rockets on Holman. He's dodging
Bro,
the
it's
spam
running
though.
out of rockets and dying for it.
The control point is being contested.
And we have ad here. We have ad. Holden's calling it. We're walking through
He
choke.
says it in chat. I have
Nice,
no fucking
look
ammo
up!
to get responded with the thumbs up.
Look up. Holden's in on second.
Control point. Alert. The control point is being captured. We have secured the control point.
Taking it lower. It's not ad anymore. Are they gonna take it though? These exchanges have been working. Bullying 5.
brute forcing their way in.
Soldier dies.
Axel goes down. Jeremiah goes down as well. Not a good start, but certainly not disastrous by any stretch.
Taking it through lower. Finally some pressure. Hemorrhoids goes down. Holden's alone. Gets forced with Sakawad.
Being captured.
They choose to leave. Finally. Will the pause? I mean, the pause, they do look different. Oh my god, it's the spy play again. Yo. Not. No. No more. No more. No more. Spy's behind. He bumps him on the rollout. He accidentally kills him on the rocket jump. Oh my god, and Holden's busting out the Pharaoh fit. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Wait, my dude's moving. They're moving now. Oh my god.
Bro, what if we actually see the craziest reverse sweep of all time on this map? I
Oh dear
believe.
lord.
I fucking believe.
Everybody
myself
clear your
definitely
calendar,
during the
bro.
Danny time
Clear your
reverse
calendar.
sweep.
Holy.
Hemorrhoids
We're
going
getting into
down in
one.
lobby might not be the best way to start this, but they're buying a lot of space.
And my dude's on the cap.
Please don't
Save
drop
my
your
dude.
scout. Nice.
We still not have Uber. Oh, we use.
They milked way too long, bro. But hey, they've got a good player advantage in this post. Crocher going down might not be the best way to start this post fight. But their
on,
players
Danye.
all over. They're creating distractions. Do they get the first round on their board? They do.
Go up here for
Oh my god.
This could be the beginning
Wait,
of
wait,
the
wait,
streak.
wait.
Round 1.
Yo, they're moving different.
They-
Yo, someone unleashed Danye, bro.
Bro.
Take the chains off this
Will
man.
we
No
see
more
another
NG on
rotate
last,
right
bro.
prospects made? That is the real question heading
Seriously.
into this. Are we seeing
Think-
another rotate right?
A pep talk
just
may have happened
one
during
more
that
rotate
pause.
right. Just one more rotate
He got
right.
up
and
there.
we
He
win the
must have
mid.
been like David Goggins. We're carrying these boats. Like
We're
Who's gonna carry the boats?
He's feeding, and he's dead. Oh no. Looks like a counter rotate right. My dude split. Danye's alone. Oh, and it's just back to normal, man. Back to equilibrium.
Hey, it was nice to believe.
Hemorrhoids is gonna die here. There's
Good
nothing
air.
worse on P Scout than your soldiers 2-manning, 3-manning with your flank scout, and you basically can't play the fucking game. Yep.
Don't I fucking know it.
And there we go. And they just get wiped.
Hey, walk him down 60 ack.
Resorting back to the same old tactic.
I'm nuking the comms, bro. I'm seriously nuking the comms. I'm freaking out right now. Danye's alone. It's a Danye 6v1, I believe. Wait, not even a second. Jameer's getting walked down. Or rocket bomb. Doesn't kill him.
They use
And they
Uber.
used- This is this has to be a terrible Uber. Ball on Rice. Sakawat can go down in lobby. Oh my. And it's only 20 ad. I guess Jameer wasn't building because he was getting walked down by the soldier.
Ooh, Bear could be going down. Does he survive? He does survive.
We have secured the control point.
Uh-oh, there's snipers. Where's Sakawad peeking? Bro's been ringing headshots across the Badlands all night, so could this be what unlocks the last push? We'll find out. Where's he chilling? Chilling all the way at the back of choke.
You know, at this point, Just Jazz,
Yeah.
it's exhaustion. The exhaustion is setting in. I mean, this is well over. I mean, to be fair, it has been. I don't even know if it's close to an hour straight of TF2.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Like the longer a game goes on, I think the worse your ability to maintain a level of high quality actions becomes. Some players, it's like that quality deteriorates over time, but like I think there is some level of nervous system, like central nervous system overload that does come with just having to be always engaged and switched on the longer the banding time goes on. Oh, does he get the drop? No, he doesn't get the drop.
Gagne could get the sniper. Might get walked down by Rice. Oh, and Danye dies, and he's getting taunted on
The taunt out, man.
with the thumbs up.
Hits him with a
and
thumbs up.
Oh dear lord!
Hits him
bro.
with a 50 point
Will it
shot.
be their own hubris?
Pride before the fall. That's what they say.
Uber does get used.
Immediate force. Exchange in.
I think you could. Ooh, there's a soldier behind,
Some-
and they're losing second, and Crow Ho goes down, man.
That's some clever movement from the red med, to be fair.
Refight?
Like,
A
watch the
possible
entire sequence.
refight.
Refight here is emotional. It's very emotional to refight here. But they get it.
They take an aggressive action and it works out for them. Walking them down 60 app
Maybe that's a lesson they can.
with
And
the
soldiers
bomb and
in.
choke. The med lives. Denies
Yo,
the bomb.
don't be my dude, bro. Don't be my dude.
We have secured the control point.
Don't come to process tomorrow, bro. If you're gonna be my dude.
They're certainly
Soldier
making it
high,
interesting
choke.
and asking a lot
Alexandros
of questions.
bomb. Alexandros bomb.
You know, better late than never to start asking questions, but it's one of those where it's like, you sure waited a while, but you know it's not looked entirely too terrible these last few minutes. But they need to figure out a way to turn this period of sustained pressure into some sort of round conversion. Hemorrhoid trying to bomb onto the soldier.
Bear's in on the beam.
Bear's in. Oh, just needs to
Denied.
Doesn't
be
get it.
a bit more patient with
Hey,
that.
he
rocket
gets
there.
traded out.
This is the trade, but
Soldiers
he's
in. Hemorrhoids is
Next
in on the beam.
Get the
Holder
force.
surfs it. Default. Oh, he gets the force. And the demo's caught again. Yo, if I'm my dude, I'm nuking the comms, bro. Their demo needs to stop down. Look at it. I mean, seriously, man. These transitions. I mean,
As soon as you're out of sewer there and your demo's caught, you've just got to fucking get out.
how does that force turn into that game state? What I've just seen. Like seriously, I'm getting pissed. I'm living vicariously through my dude,
it's
and
just-
I'm losing it.
It's that demo, like you sack 2, but then you've overstayed your welcome in sewer, and so like they're backpedaling. The demo gets walked down, and then they're just like 3v5 on mid. We can take this, and it's like no, just get out and repush with spawners. You're gonna have big old Uber. You're gonna have big old Uber ad. Instead, it's big old Uber dis ad, and that push is coming in through 1 at the moment. They haven't used. They finally used. The demo's in. That gun's going down. Their traps all over the point. They are just shooting stead at them. Are they crossing right? Sakawad goes in. Jameer goes down. It's going, gone. And that's going to be 5-1. Ringers in Paris taking this, what was at times, very exciting RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs Round 1 tie.
Not even a third map, just Jazz.
Not even a third map, but
I could get Rice post-game interview. Want a post-game interview?
Yeah, we'll get a post-game interview. But let me just get him in here real quick. What I will say is well done to Ringers in Paris. Very well-played game out of you guys. Shout-outs to Misery Business, too. Kind of thrown into playoffs at the last second off the death of some teams. Obviously, still learning the game, still learning some of the nuances and the ebb and flow. Those last few minutes on process, I respect the fuck out of that. To be 4-1 down and have to be like, fuck this, we're not going down without a proper fight. Respect. Mad respect. So, well done, Misery Business. Great season out of you guys. Well done, Ringers in Paris. Going on to the next round, we're going to get Rice in for an interview. Can you believe that, folks? Well, I can believe it. Before we get him in, make sure you are following me on this Twitch channel because I will be streaming amateur playoffs as much as my work schedule will allow. But that said, we've got Rice in the house. We got Rice in the pot. Rice, how you going, big boss?
Salutations.
How you feeling after that?
I'm feeling great. I'm very.
A lot of BM, Rice. A lot of BM. Is there previous beef between your two teams, or was it just a spur of the moment kind of thing?
Oh, where was their BM? Wait, I didn't. I've had chat like turned off this whole time. I'm not even.
Oh, Sakawad was letting it hang, bro. Sakawad with the taunts.
Oh, I didn't know he was doing that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've been drinking fucking alcohol because my nerves and it's just kind of helped.
Keep it family friendly, bro.
My bad. I've been drinking apple juice and it's been great.
Christian, bro.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I was very nervous at first because I was like, well, my mad baited, so I needed to find a ringer, and I was able to get it, which I was really happy about. Let's see. Oh, hey, my demo wants to get in, but it says invite invalid.
I sent him the invite.
Oh.
Copy the invite, bro. Copy the invite.
I did. Here, hold on. I'll give you the... I did, but it says invalid invite. I don't know. But honestly, we were sure that we were going to be winning today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We were like 99% sure we were gonna be winning today.
Why is that?
I'm sorry. We've scrimmed this team before we knew that they were gonna be in playoffs, and we scrimmed them on, I think it was Sunshine. I wasn't there for it, but my team was there for it, and they won without me and a couple of our other players. So that kind of says that speaks in volume, because I don't know. We don't really rank players that are higher div or stuff like that. We aim for the same skill level, and we just kind of had a feeling off of it. So
A little bit of drama there before with the Holden ringer. How did that eventually go down?
they were trying to say that Holden was above skill level ringer, which I just kind of took a screenshot of the placements, and I showed them how Holden was one team above me. It's like, it's literally the same thing. So I don't know. I mean, not saying that Holden is, not saying that anybody is better than the other, but we are in the same skill level. I think it was a little bit ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie, that they were trying to deny Holden. I understood the previous ringer. I didn't understand Holden. I've already dealt with that before in Highlander, so I was like, yeah, that's not happening. So that's it. Um,
How do you think Holden performed today? Well, I mean, how did your team perform as a whole? What are your thoughts on that? And then you can go through individuals.
at first it was rocky. At first it was rocky on the Sunshine. We were moving a little bit slower than I would have liked to move. I feel like we were fearing, and then once we got a couple rounds in, we just started getting our confidence. And then going into process, I feel like we had too much confidence and we got a little punished for it, lost a round, but that's just one round, so it doesn't matter. Still got 10 points out of that, so what's one round?
There you go, man. Any individual performances you'd like to highlight?
Navy. I saw that he hit a sick air shot. I was a little bit surprised. I said, "Whoa!" In the moment, Holden was doing really good, substituting my med, which is really unfortunate. I would have liked for Bear, 2 kills, to have joined us in that official, but obviously he didn't, and that's okay. I don't hold him against it. There's still another
Hey,
official coming up.
we are getting your demo man in here.
Are we? Is it working for him right now?
Was he able to join or?
No, he wasn't.
Wait,
Oh,
in
he's
here.
right there. Oh,
I'm dragging him.
oh.
Yeah, I don't know why that shit wasn't working. That's weird.
No, you're good.
Hey,
Any
man,
thoughts on the
PG.
match?
Low key, kind of knew we were gonna win.
Damn.
That's all I gotta say.
Damn. A lot of confidence.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. We were pretty confident.
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
not
who
trying
we
to-
is. Rice was panicking the entire time.
Okay, because of the ringer situation. I didn't want to use a ringer, but we had to. I'm really, I'm very against using ringers, because to me it's like, if it's not gonna be my own team, why even bother? I've played against ringers before, and I just don't like there's clearly a difference, whenever you play with your whole team and a ringer. But luckily it was just a med ringer, so it didn't really. I don't think it really affected our gameplay that much. It still felt like I was playing with my own team.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, we were pretty confident going in. Other than me, of course. Everybody else was pretty confident. Even with the team that before Misery Business got moved up with Chutan, we were still confident. It's really unfortunate they dropped out, because I would have liked playing against them. I don't think we've played an official against them, but I'm still grateful that we got something out of it.
B to A versus B to A.
Kurt, did you see me out there?
I saw you, Rice, man.
You're
Walking
really
them
like,
down.
you're like really. Oh wait, there's another player that wants to come here. Maybe Mr. BM himself, by the way.
Mr. BM himself. Maybe we could ask him about his issue.
We can. I think we can
His
actually.
beef.
Yeah. How did it work, by the way, Navy? You
Hmm?
get in here.
Oh,
How did
I
you get
just
in here?
I just opened it on my browser. I don't know why it wasn't working on like the actual Discord. I might have to just like restart my Discord, but too
Alright.
lazy.
I send the invite to Cycle.
Looks like we have a special guest, Chinese Dave.
Yo, Chinese Dave.
Chinese
is in
Dave,
here?
get in here.
Chinese Dave.
Yo, Chinese Dave.
Yeah, what's up?
What up?
Good
What do you
official.
think of the
man.
match, Chinese Div?
It was good. I mean, that one round was cool. I'm glad my dude got the round. That was cool to see. I don't know.
I was thinking they were going
Still
to
around
bend the game, as they would say. It looked quite bendable, but I guess not.
Feeling bendable today.
Feeling bendable? Yeah.
Not quite the same power as a bow, though.
Yeah, we're just kind of excited for our next playoff round. It's against you, right? Yeah, it is against you.
Well, I was gonna run through that real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I want to go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Well
Okay,
done.
that's
Hey, well done on the game, by the way. You guys did very well. You grabbed your nuts. You walked in and you smacked them around silly.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
that
I think
I think that
it was a good
Oh,
it was
my
a good,
fault.
good game out of you guys. A really good game. What are you gonna say?
yeah, I think the ringer situation that we had in that match comms kind of boosted our morale just to really wipe the floor with these guys.
Yeah.
You know, not throwing shade, but once I saw they went to ring hemorrhoids, I knew it was our game.
Whoa.
Hey, they,
Whoa,
they,
whoa,
Whoa, name
whoa.
dropping is
Hell
crazy.
damn.
hey, they,
On serious though, I love playing against Hemorrhoid. He's a really good player.
Truth nuke. So the matchups for next round are going to be number 1 seed Team Name Finger against Mondays Not Included after they beat my team. I hate that it can only be 30 character 2-0 across both maps. Then Ringers in Paris are going to be playing Insert Cheesy Bread next week, or not next week, the week after. Only Spams will be taking on Bun Squad, and then it'll be Ultraviolet, who beat 1 kilogram of spiders last night on
Yo,
Sunshine.
big shout out to Dakota, by the way. Big shout out, bro. Big shout out to you, bro.
They beat Kilogram of Spiders on Metalworks and on Bagel. So all first round series only going to 2 maps. We'll see if we can continue that into round 2 and then to the semis and then the finals. And by the way, I'm going to be streaming as many of these games as I can on my Twitch. So if you have not followed, you better fucking follow. Because trust me, I've been seeing who's in the stream chat, even if you haven't said anything, and I've been keeping notes. I've been taking a lot of notes.
Oh, man.
So
Oh, no.
Ooh,
I'm just
that's
saying.
tough, that's tough.
I'm just saying. Hit that follow button. We'll be back live, not next week, but the week after. If you're going to LAN, have fun at LAN. And let's move into some shout outs. I'll close it out and then we'll all go home. So we'll just go down, starting with 8-Bit, ending with Rice, and then I'll give my shout out. So 8-Bit, any shout outs from you, Big Boss?
Shout out Just Jazz.
Truth Nuke.
Shout out Crude. Shout out Sanov. Shout out Chinese Dave. Shout out Dakota. Shout out Ringers in Paris, bro. All my goats, man. All my goats, bro. Shout out my goats.
Dude, I'm
Let's go,
excited.
bro.
I'm excited, bro.
You should be. Playoffs are always fun. Chinese Dave, you're in here, so you get to send out some shout outs. Any shout outs from you, Big Boss?
Oh shit.
CD.
Shout out Rice. Great performance. Shout out my dude. Shout out Danye. Shout out Holden for ringing. All beautiful games, beautiful players.
Crude, any shout outs from you, boss?
Shout out Bepsi.
Yeah, shout out Bepsi, my
God
goat.
bless.
Hashtag Crusaders, man.
God bless.
Hashtag freaking everything. God bless. Shout out to my boy Frosty. Shout out to 8-Bit. Shout out to Rice. Shout out to my homeboy Douglas, my goat, man. All of my favorite people, all in one big list. Just in case, man. Thank you all. You're all my goats.
Truth Nuke. Navy SEAL Demo Man. Shout outs from you, boss.
Shout out my team.
True.
Taking the dub. Shout out Yasad. Low key a W mentor. Shout out Quirka. No shout out for Rice. Rice is low key a little butt.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, moving forward.
That's it for me, yeah.
Sanov.
All right. It's okay, Sanov can
Do you
take
have
the
any
stage.
shout outs?
I gotta shout out Dakota, plural. Lots of them out there.
Dakota, man.
Yeah, gotta shout out
shout out
Dakota.
Flash
Dakotas in the
the Flow.
world. All the Dakotas in the world, bro.
Shout out all of them. Shout out Crude. That's about it, pretty much.
Rice.
Shout out to my evil twin, Creed. That motherfucker is like super crazy and shit. Shout out
Could be
to
Glaze.
shout out to Navy. I'm glad that I have a demo, and that sometimes he listens. I really appreciate this sometimes. Shout out to Holden for ringing. He did really well. Thank you a lot. Shout out to Sacco. Actually, minus that, bro. He did some BM. I don't like that. Shout out Jeremiah for going nuclear, and shout out to Axel and Krat. W Krat, rip Krat, dude. Holy shit. Anyways, I guess shout out Dakota. I don't know why we're giving that cheater a shout out, but yes.
Yo, what?
Whoa! Allegations.
That is an
It's
allegation.
just an
Guys, I got
allegation.
hacked.
Accusations.
Yo, I got hacked.
Accusations.
I got hacked, bro. That wasn't me. It was AI.
Whoa.
It was AI replicating my
Not too
voice.
much of
I'm
my
sorry.
goat, bro. Not too much of my goat, man.
Right, before we get me into any trouble, shout outs both teams. Well done, Misery Business, on a good fight and a good season. I hope you guys continue on to next season and continue improving. Shout outs to Ringers in Paris as well for what was a really, really excellent performance out of you guys. Excited to see the game next week. Shout outs to everybody who played an amateur this season. I had a lot of fun. Shout outs to my team, 30 Char. Very much enjoyed playing with you guys this season. I hate that we choked our third map of the season. Oh my god. Hey, I played great on Granary. That's all I got to say. That's all I care about. Shout outs to everybody who ever played on Bra Moment. You know who you are. Shout outs to my boy Lev, my Aussie man. That's my guy. That's actually, he's my top guy right there. Came in, helped the team out a little bit the last few weeks of the season, helped me learn a little bit more on Soldier. Shout outs 8-Bit, Crude, Sanav for being here. Shout outs to my cat Beans, and shout outs to my dad. That will conclude today's broadcast of RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs, Round 1, Misery Business versus Ringers in Paris. Like, follow, subscribe, tune in 2 weeks' time as we cover the next round of playoffs and then semifinals and then the finals. You're only going to find it here on twitch.tv/JustAsReal. That's an unverified claim, but take it as fact anyway. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.